We're back on, family. Give me a 7. Are you here? I'm giving you too much inside scoop. They shut the live down, man. I tell you, these YouTube gangs are live. You know? Damn, that's crazy right there. Jump back on, family. Take two. Take two. Hopefully this one works. You know, I don't have much time with you anyway, like 10 minutes. I'll give you as much as I can real quick. All right, look, if you are able to play back, okay, that's exactly what happened, bro. Are you here, family? They just took me off one more time. I just came off one more time. Are we here? Are we here? Give me a 7. Are we here? Big Monty, are we here? They just took me off again. It says, cannot connect with the... Ay, ay, ay. That's ridiculous, man. Let me see here. Okay. Look, SAMEC stands for healing. Okay? So, I was talking to my sister, Gina Paul, and we discussed there must be a lot of healing needed, right? The tree that I went to see yesterday, it's called a SAMEC tree. Why? Because on top of this tree is the letter SAMEC. It is the SAMEC tree, which also stands for healing. 60 medical stands for healing. So in the spirit of healing, I want you to know certain things to help you with your health. So one of them is how to maximize your Medicaid. Are we here? One of the things is how to maximize your Medicaid. Get you the healthcare coverage. Get you the air conditioning. Get you the oxygen tank if you need one. Get you the air purifier if you need one. Get you the goods for the house if you need some because you're receiving home care services. Get you home care services. You can hire a brother, a sister, an uncle, a cousin to do the home care service work. It doesn't have to be in HHA or PCA. The program is called PPL. It used to be called CityPAP. They took away CityPAP, they consolidated the program, and they gave this program to a handful of companies now, okay? Through organization, now they call it PPL, all right? But you can still get the services you need. Another way to get services, if you are under PPL, you can find yourself a home care agency, okay? The home care agency will hire the person that you have. Let's just say I'm your brother and you want me to take care of you. If you don't want to do PPL, because PPL will pay about $19 or whatever, $20 an hour, the home care agency will hire me to take care of you and give me $23 an hour, $24 an hour. Why am I telling you this? Because the income, okay, they don't want you to know this, but I'll tell you right now, you know it. The income will help your family member and will also help you. You guys can split that money. Facts. You guys can split that money. But you got to do it through a home care agency so you can get more money. $24 an hour, $23 an hour. Okay? So care coordination is one of the services that is covered by your Medicaid. It will be covered by your Medicaid. And if you don't have care coordination, as I mentioned earlier, what you got to do is this. Call the insurance company through which you receive your Medicaid. If you have an HMO, if you have straight Medicaid, you don't have a HMO, you don't have an insurance plan. What you got to do, you got to contact a home care agency within your town. There are plenty. Once you call that home care agency, you say to them, hey, I need assistance with care coordination. they have a care coordination department. They will help you with that wholeheartedly. They will welcome you with open arms. Why? Because it is an income stream for them, and they are more than happy to assist you obtaining housing, obtaining anything that you need in regards to your Medicaid to maximize your Medicaid. The more you maximize your Medicaid, the better it is for them, because they're gonna get reimbursement for all the services that they are assisting you with. You're not paying for anything. Everything is covered by Medicaid. Medicaid doesn't just cover primary care physician appointments. Medicaid doesn't just cover your pharmacy. Medicaid doesn't just cover your medical needs. It covers a whole host of services that you may not be aware of. Okay, are you here, family? Give me a 7. If you're suffering with knee problem, back problem, shoulder problem, vertigo, if you're getting older and you're home by yourself, okay, if you are concerned about your safety, please apply for home care services. You don't have to be home alone. You don't have to go to the groceries by yourself, pushing a walker and a stroller, and it's dangerous outside, it's wet, it's slippery, you have to carry grocery bags. No, your Medicaid can get you somebody to come and help you. Your Medicaid is a key. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, I don't see in my right mind how this government can cut Medicaid off. They can't. I don't see it, because Medicaid is federally funded and state funded. If they cut Medicaid off, if they cut off Medicaid, there will be hundreds of thousands of jobs in every city being eliminated overnight. Hundreds of thousands of jobs. We talk about not just regular 9-to-5 people. We're talking about all the companies that service the Medicaid, all the home care agencies. We talk about all the health plans, major health insurance companies, that Medicaid is a huge source of income for them. All right. This is somebody who does this shit for the past 25 years, yo. 22 years. I've been doing this for the past 22 years. This is not the news. This is real facts, okay? This is coming from somebody who does this for a living. Real facts. If they cut off Medicaid, automatically the whole shit go down. Why? Because healthcare is such a huge income producing asset. That's what it is. Healthcare is the number one, okay, income producing in this country. Next to healthcare is housing. It's real estate. But nothing goes above health insurance. Nah, nothing. Medicaid and Medicare, these are the two giants of this society, of this matrix. Two massive giants, income producing, a lot of fraud, a lot of stuff going on within the healthcare industry. But within this dichotomy, you gotta know how to maneuver, how to access your Medicaid. If you need like shoes, specialized shoes, okay? If you are a diabetes patient, if you have podiatry appointments, all these things, anything you could think of that you need as a client, as a consumer, as a patient, your Medicaid can cover through care coordination. Why is my phone so damn dark? This phone is not bright. I don't know why, what's going on with this phone. Can you guys see me clearly? Give me a second here. Let me see. Something I did with the phone, I messed up the clarity. Okay? What else I can tell you about Medicaid? Medicaid can cover glasses, Medicaid cover dental, Medicaid cover all these things. Now, if you have Medicare, anybody 65 years old in here, 65 and up is Medicare. 64 down is Medicaid. 0 to 64 years old is Medicaid. 65 and over is Medicare. Okay? Now, if you have Medicare and you want to have Medicaid, there are several ways you can obtain Medicaid if you have Medicare. On When you're looking at the picture, someone who has Medicare, automatically they're not qualified for Medicaid. Why? Because Medicare, one, you reach 65, and secondly, you have most likely some type of income that disqualify you from for Medicaid. That's the overstanding, okay? That's the normal knowledge. If you have Medicare, most people here on this live, if you have Medicare, you don't have Medicaid. And you may want Medicaid and you may need Medicaid, but you don't know how to go about getting Medicaid. I could tell you. Give me a 7, family. Are you here? I will tell you how to get Medicaid if you have Medicare. Because a lot of you that have Medicare may have inquired about Medicaid in the past, and you were told that you couldn't get it. Because of what? Because of Social Security income, because of pension, because of whatever money you have in the bank that disqualify you from getting Medicaid. Am I right? Am I right, family? Whoever has Medicaid know everything I just mentioned is true. Your income disqualify you from receiving Medicaid if you are a Medicare recipient. Your income disqualify you from receiving Medicaid if you are a Medicare recipient. Your income. Now, one of the ways to get Medicaid if you have Medicare is if you have a disability. Okay, let me put this closer because this stupid thing is far. You can't really see me over there. Hold up a second. All right. One of the way to get Medicaid, if you have Medicare, is if you have a disability. Are you here? Larry, are you here with me? Louis. Yes, a unicorn quoting on my jacket. Absolutely. A brooch. Yeah, man. So, if you have a disability and you have Medicare, you are automatically qualified to receive Medicaid. Are you here, family? Did you hear that? If you or somebody you know have a disability, and what is a disability? A disability doesn't mean you cannot walk. A disability does not mean you cannot talk. A disability doesn't mean you are bedbound. No. A disability is a disability. Your inability to do something, and you are now qualified as disabled by your primary care physician. You understand what I'm telling you? You can get a disability from having some type of back problem, and you are disabled. And because you are disabled and you are 65 and over, you are not, thank you, Teacher Grant. Mental health is a disability. Depression is a disability. Anything, listen, let me tell you something. It's what you tell your primary care physician and what they approve on. And then because you are not a disability consumer client, you are qualified for Medicaid automatically. If you are a veteran, you qualify for Medicaid. Veteran gets some of the best medical coverage through VA. All right, DJ Grant know this. He's with the VA. Okay. And then through care coordination, the VA have their own stuff. Now, the VA have their own stuff going on, well established for the veterans. You have some of the best health plans and health coverage, and some of the best teams that will help you get what you need. Okay, I know this. That's okay. So Larry Dean. So I'm not sure it was Larry or DJ Grant who mentioned they were VA. Larry is VA. If you need any type of home care services, if you need housing, if you need medical equipment in a home, a walker, a electrical chair, if you need a wheelchair, if you need mats for the house, for the shower chairs, if you need ramps, if you need food stamps, Anything outside of medical care, you can access those things through care coordination or through the VA. They will be more than happy to give them to you. Okay? As I mentioned earlier, also, they should be doing this education for you. They should be like, hey, listen, you know, you qualify for air conditioner or several for every room in your home. You know, you qualify for air purifier if you have Medicaid. There's a lot of things Medicaid covered. And then this housing thing is very new. It's very new through care coordination. They are more than happy to help you. Go back to Medicare. If you have Medicare and you need to have Medicaid, you can get Medicaid through a disability. That's one way to get Medicaid through a disability, Beth Burrows. If you have Medicare, one way to get Medicaid is through a disability. What is another way of getting Medicaid if you are a Medicare recipient? Remember, to be a Medicare recipient, you are 65 years old and over. To be a Medicaid recipient, you are 0 to 64. However, if you have a disability, you are qualified for Medicaid even as you have Medicare. Okay? Give me a second. Let me answer this text. Let me see. Give me a second here. What's the damn text at? I gotta handle a little business while I'm talking to you. Okay? I'm back. Are we here, family? Give me a 7. I'm gonna give you a second way to get Medicaid if you have Medicare. The second way to get Medicaid if you have Medicare is through, most people don't like this one. Most people don't like this one. The people who have money in the bank. Money in the bank means if you have more than like 5,000 in the bank. Alright, more than that. Let's just say you have 30K or more. Even 20,000 or more. Alright? If you have 10,000 or more, 10,000 or more money in the bank, you're not qualified for Medicaid. However, though, if you really need Medicaid, you can get Medicaid through what's called a pool trust. A pool trust. Okay? If you have Medicare, you're receiving Social Security income, you're receiving pension, you have money in the bank, SSA, SSI, SSA, pension, money in the bank, you want Medicaid, and you are a Medicare recipient, you're going to have to do what's called a pool trust. Pool trust. Put it down. Pool trust. Pool trust. Okay? Pool trust. A pool trust is done by lawyers that will shift your assets, shift your income around, make sure that you have a spend down, right? It's called Medicaid spend down through via a pool trust, so that, all right, let me give you an example. If someone you know is in a nursing home right now, or an assisted living facility, a nursing home or an assisted living facility, two different things. Nursing home, nursing home, try your best not to go to a nursing home, okay? Try your best to remain in your house and hire somebody to take care of you in your house. The nursing homes are not clean. They're very dirty. Most of them are dirty, stink. They're dirty, they stink. There's a lot of spiritual heaviness in the nursing homes. I know, trust me, I know. I'm gonna give you an example of the pool trust and the Medicaid spend down. If you have someone right now who's in a nursing home and that person is long term, meaning that they're staying there, okay? And then the Medicare is paying some of it or whatever, and then it's getting too expensive now. The person needs to stay long range, long term in the nursing home. They're gonna want Medicaid to pay for that. Trust me when I tell you. If you don't have Medicaid and you in a nursing home long term, or a living assisted facility long term, the money that you've saved up will be gone in a month. Because How much is a home care stay for 30 days? How much do you think that is for 30 days? Even for a few days. For 30 days in a home care facility can be up to $50,000. Did you know that? A few days in a home care facility is like 20K, 15,000, $30,000. Home care is not cheap. And why is it not cheap? It's not cheap because the hospital is maximizing the money. Remember, it's federal funds. They are maximizing the money so they can have a bed available for you, but that bed is $20,000 a day, a night, for the weekend. By the time you go through a month in a nursing home, they're getting back $50,000 from the state. Facts. Imagine you there, you are a patient, or you are a you are a tenant. That's what you are, a tenant in an assisted living facility or in a nursing home facility, and you have Medicare and you have a little money in the bank. You best get you some Medicaid, but you have to have enough money to do the pool trust. The pool trust is going to cost you about $9,000. It's going to cost you about $9,000, $8,000 to $9,000. Why? Because what that's going to do is going to put you in a situation to keep the money you have, but also get Medicaid, so that Medicaid can fund your stay in the nursing home, so that Medicaid can fund your stay in the living assisted facility, so that you can keep your money. But it's expensive. But in the long run, you benefit more. Don't look at the $8,000 or $9,000 they're gonna charge you. Trust me when I tell you. It's a means to an end, right? It's the laws of cause and effect. What you get in return is greater than what you spent. Are you listening? In the long run, it benefits you, because the $9,000 you paid to the lawyer, to the pool trust company, is chump change to what you would pay to a nursing home for a 1 month stay. Overstand the gnosis. Okay? So you may have been approached about a pool trust before, about a Medicaid spend down before, and you said no, it's a great investment. Do it when you really need to do it. So this was for the people with Medicare. If you have Medicare, there are options for you to get Medicaid. But you're gonna pay some money, and you have to be open to the knowledge, and you have to remember, you have to give something to get something. And what you receive in return is much greater than what you're giving. It may hurt you a little bit in the beginning, but think about it. You can wipe out everything in your bank account in a few weeks in a nursing home or in a living assistance facility if you don't have Medicaid. Okay? So allow these people to help you get the spend down the pool trust so you can do what you need to do for you and your family. All right? So maximize your Medicaid. If you need housing, through care coordination, they can put in the application for you. They have a list of facilities that they work with. First, they will call you. They will have an interview with you. They will assess you. That's the word, assessment. They will have an assessment with you, and they will ask you every question under heaven in regards to your needs. Do not be shy. Let them know what you need. It's about you. They want you to have needs. Why? Because they want to help. Why? Because they're gonna get a reimbursement the more they help. So you have to articulate your need. They cannot articulate your need for you. You know what you need. You understand? Because you know what you need, you let them know what you need, and they help you with your need. And let me tell you guys something different. If you need a home attendant right now, right? If you or somebody you know need home care services, and that person reached out to a home care agency, or a home care agency reached out to you or your family member that needed the home care services, okay? Watch this. Before you get the home care services, there is something called a NIA assessment. It's an assessment. They will send a nurse to your house to do an assessment, to evaluate your condition. The nurse will ask you a series of questions to determine if you truly are qualified to receive home care services. The nurse that comes to your house for the assessment is sent to you by the state. This nurse works for the state. The state, who will provide the funding to pay for the home care services, want to know if you truly are home care qualified. Are you here? Because they want to know, the nurse has a list of questions already on deck to ask you to disqualify you. Are you listening? This is for the people who need home care services. I'm gonna give you some pointers. And you may have been denied home care services in the past. Why? Because you didn't know how to answer the questions that the nurse asked you. We have a prideful people. Not in a negative way. I'm saying this way. This is the reason why I'm telling you. Even though you cannot do it, you want to come across as if you can do it. Okay? A lot of people have medical issues and they want to hide the issue from the nurse. The nurse comes to the house, the nurse is talking to you, and you moving around, you busybody. You on the stove, you cooking, you moving furnitures, and you telling the people you need home care services, and you doing all this physical shit. The nurse is taking note, and she will deny you after the assessment. Why? Because you have all this energy to do all these things. So if you have a nurse assessment for home care services, when she arrives to your residence, sit down. Stop moving around. Don't give off the impression that you can do all these things. Don't give the impression that you can do all these things. You have all this strength. So what you're telling the nurse in reverse is that you don't really need the help that you're seeking. Are you listening to me? This is the inside scoop. This is what they're not gonna teach you. Your home care agency is not gonna prep you. Okay? Nobody's gonna tell you this shit. They're just gonna tell you you have an assessment. The nurse is coming at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. Be ready to open the door. They're coming through. And you don't even know. This nurse is coming through to sink your battleship. She's not coming to approve you. She's coming to disqualify you. Why? Because the state don't want to pay. But if you know ahead of time, to sit down, to calm down. Hey, how's your knee? My knee's fucked up. How's your back? My back is no good right now. Can you do things by yourself? Nope, I need help. I need a lot of help. Are you able to cook your own food? No, I cannot. I cannot cook my own food. Do you go to the grocery stores? I want to, but I can't make it there. Walking is a hurdle for me. You understand? I can't barely come out of bed in the morning. You're not lying. You cannot lie to a system that is built on lies. Are you listening? As the indigenous people of the land, you cannot lie to a system that is already lying to you. All right? This is for the overly righteous people. You cannot lie to a system that is already lying to you. Okay? They're telling you all these things. They're already lying to you. You can't lie to them. Okay. I gotta go, family. I want to tell you more, but I gotta go. I have given you enough. Take the first live, match it up with the second live, add up all the information together, okay? I simply must be going. Lastly, maximize your Medicaid. If you have Medicare, you can obtain Medicaid if you want to. It's a little different. It's much complex to get Medicaid if you are on Medicare, but you can get it, okay? You can obtain it. You can obtain it. You can be qualified for it. You can obtain it. There are ways to get it. Maximize your Medicaid. I've said a lot, quite a few things to you this morning that could be helpful. Okay, and don't feel guilty if you tell the nurse something and for you to get your services. Don't feel guilty about that. The system already robbed you. They already lied to you, and this is the reason why we are the way we are. We lack a lot of things, especially in the healthcare industry. They keep a lot of things from us, so you don't really know how to access your asset. Medicaid is a key. Medicaid is an asset. Maximize your Medicaid, maximize your assets. Get housing, get food stamps, get anything you need, get medical equipment through a care coordination department. Family, we're giving all honor and praises to the supreme power above greatness. Remember who you are, family. You are the children of the kingdom, and you manifest the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Big Monty, Shirley, Larry, DJ Grant, and everyone else who came through. Thank you for coming through. I hope this information was helpful to you. We'll meet again sometime soon. Zena, peace, everybody. Beth Barrow.